So I never really like understood or cared to understand when people speak about the differences in coffee from different places. That's my tea kettle going off. I don't have a regular coffee maker. I have to use a coffee press to make the coffee. But anyways, I understand now. Puerto Rico literally has the best coffee that I've ever had in my life. I'm a coffee drinker, but I just drink coffee in the US. Like, I don't really go to other countries or states and be like, oh, let me try the coffee here. I just drink Starbucks most of the time. But since I'm doing no sugar, I'm still on no sugar. It's day 18. It's been a success. I've just been drinking black coffee with a little bit of creamer. The coffee in Puerto Rico is amazing. So as the food, we're talking about coffee right now. The coffee is A1. Like, I want to really stop somewhere and hopefully I can find some good coffee before I go home, because the coffee's great. Now, I'm gonna talk about the food. The food here is amazing. And normally when I travel, it's kind of hard to find good food. Like, you gotta search for it. You know, you gotta like Google the best restaurants, YouTube who has the best food, or where are the best places to go. When I tell you, Puerto Rico, everywhere you go has good food. I didn't go anywhere and feel like, oh, the food is nasty or this is gross, or I didn't like that very much. The food is great, and there are so many different cuisines here. I don't mean that just Puerto Rican food is great. Wherever you go here, the food is great. And I don't know if it's because like they're on this island and they're cooking with, you know, natural ingredients or everything from scratch. It does take a little bit longer for the food to come out here. But just be patient. It's not a big deal because someone, you know, is literally back there preparing it with their hands. It's not coming out of a package like everything in the States. And it really does taste amazing. I haven't had anything that I didn't like. I wanted to try a place called La Placita. I didn't go there. I'm trying to remember the name of the places that I went. The last place that I went was El Refran in San Juan, and that was pretty good. The first night I got here, I went to some place called like La Tanzia, and it was sushi. And it was literally some of the best sushi that I've ever had. It was fairly expensive though for sushi. The sushi rolls were like $22 a piece, no matter what sushi roll you got. It didn't matter if you got shrimp tempura or a lobster roll, soft shell crab, California roll. All of it was pretty much the same. But it was great. It was worth it. I had 2 rolls and some yellowtail sashimi, and it was like $68. But that was the most that I spent on food this whole time. I feel like everybody says that Puerto Rico is a really cheap place, and maybe it is, like outside of San Juan, like the tourist area. But it's pretty regular, and everything is, you know, US dollars. Everything pretty much costs the same as it does over there in the US. And I get it. I know they tell y'all, or they tell us, that Puerto Rico is US territory, and it is, but like, this is an island. Like, and the Puerto Ricans see this as like their own country. There's no American flags here, all Puerto Rican flags. You can't get on or off the island without a plane or a boat. But it is very Americanized. They speak English and Spanish. But yeah, this is a whole nother world. Like, this is not, no, it's nothing like over there. Nothing. It's nothing like that. The mosquitoes are really bad. So when you get here, stop at Walgreens. There's Walgreens everywhere, and I love that, because Walgreens is like a store that I know that I can trust, because I know what's in there. I know they got what I need. I'm gonna go get it. Just go to Walgreens, get you some bug spray, because mosquitoes are bad everywhere. You can't avoid it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to any of the beaches, and I feel like that's like literally the best part about Puerto Rico is the beaches. But I was just so busy with my mentorship and trying to get some rest in between time. I did not have time to go to any beaches, unfortunately, but I hear that they are beautiful. If I come back to Puerto Rico, I'll definitely hit some beaches. I don't really have plans to come back here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's nice, but this is not really a destination place for me. No. Maybe if I come with like a group of friends, we all decide that we want to come here. I don't know, but I don't even see that. I don't know. It was cool, but I don't have any intention on coming back. So I chose Airbnb over a hotel, and the reason that I did that is because if I'm somewhere and I don't like the food, I will quickly go, y'all know I'm gonna go to the grocery store, grab me some groceries, and I'm gonna cook something. And I don't know, I wasn't seeing if they have suites here, you know, the little rooms with the kitchens in them or whatever. So I got an Airbnb, and it's in a local area. It's in the hood, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. My Airbnb is in the hood, but it's a beautiful Airbnb. Like I said, it's local. So everything was like 10 minutes away from me. Only time I had to drive far is when we went on this excursion in the jungle, in the rainforest. That's it. But next time I would definitely, if I had known, I would definitely do like a hotel, and not even a hotel, like resort. Puerto Rico is definitely a resort place, like hotel, resort for sure. If you want to feel like a part of, you know, you're a part of the community or feel the local vibe or whatever, cool, Airbnb is for you. Otherwise, just stay at a hotel. It's safer. We went on group excursions. We did ATVs on this like ranch. These people have 2,300 acres of land, and there's so much to do over there. Apparently, some of Bad Boys 2 was shot over there. I have pictures of the house. I'll show y'all. The ATVs, it was cool, but it was a lot of us, so we had to do like a lot of stopping and going and stopping and going, but it was still a good time. They had this really good, they had food there, and they had a bar. I heard that the drinks were cheap. I don't drink, and I can't have sugar anyways, so I didn't drink anything. But they had really good food. They had like empanadas, but they had hot dogs inside. And then there's a thing like chicken on a stick here. Like they put this chicken on a stick, they season it, marinate it, and they put it on the grill. And that was really good. And there were a lot of really, like, the animals and wildlife. It was very beautiful. It was more beautiful than anything. It was, for level of fun, I'll give it a 6. But beauty, I will 100% give it a 10. So the second excursion that we went on was in this rainforest. And it's spelled Elyunque, so Elyunque. And that was a really amazing experience.
This place is El Yunque, but before it was named El Yunque, the name of this place was Yucahu. Yucahu means God of everything.
Oh!
The Taino Indians was the one that named this place Yucahu. Yucahu, God of everything. Why? Because the Taino have all they need to live inside the forest: water, oxygen, plant, medicine. Okay?
Wow.
The first name of Puerto Rico was not Puerto Rico. Okay? It was Borinquen. That's what we call it. Boricua. Borinquen. Hay una situación Boricua.
So they told us that we had to do a 20-minute hike to get to a waterfall. And then once we got to the waterfall, we were gonna jump off the cliff and do the slide with the rocks. The hike was nowhere near 20 minutes. The hike itself was literally an hour. And then for all of us to go down the rock slide and jump off of the cliff was about an hour. And then the trip back down was an hour. And it was getting a little dark. It wasn't bad. There were no mosquitoes there because the current in the water flows. So there was no still water for the mosquitoes to lay their eggs. Maybe like a few straggling mosquitoes, but really nothing. Like, I'm sitting on my porch right now and I have this spray with me, this flying insect spray, because it's that bad out here. But it's no different than Texas. In Texas, we got alligator mouth mosquitoes. It's horrible. The excursion was great though. The water slide was great. Jumping off the cliff was great. The water was amazing. It was like fresh spring water. It was just a beautiful time. I'm out here with a group, a mentorship group, and we did a lot of team building exercises. Shout out to Mitch and the whole mastermind that came. But Puerto Rico was a great time. Like I said, the flight here for me was terrible. So I missed my first flight out of DFW. I had to just say, fuck American Airlines altogether and book a Southwest flight. So I had to drive from DFW Airport to Dallas Love Field and get on a Southwest flight. The Southwest flight has so many stops. Like, this was the most connecting ass flight I've ever been on in my life. I've never been on a plane for so long. So I got to Love Field, I got on the plane, I got to Puerto Rico at midnight. It was supposed to be 10:55. I really didn't get here till like 11:30, and it was so frustrating because I don't mind Southwest, but I normally fly American, and if you fly American, they land 30 minutes early everywhere they go. Like, they are on time. So we got here late. I got here late. Went and got my rental car. Ugliest rental car that you ever did see. It's like some type of Ford SUV, but I just took it. I'm like, I'll take an SUV while I'm out here. The potholes are insane. Like, I'm talking about craters. Like, it looks like an asteroid fell and hit the ground and they just left it there. Potholes are crazy. When I landed, I went to that El Tanzaya place. I don't remember the name. It was something like that. It was fairly close to the airport and where my Airbnb is. And I came home, passed out, woke up, went to the mastermind. Overall, I had a great time. I really had a good time here. I didn't even think about anything that was going on back home. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I made money the entire time I was gone, which is a super blessing. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could have found a way to make some money in Puerto Rico, but I didn't come here for that. I came here to learn, and I learned a lot of valuable information. I met some valuable people. This trip was extremely valuable. The seafood is great. The mofongo is great. So everybody that's out here, everybody that comes here will tell you like, oh, you have to eat mofongo. And mofongo is basically just mashed up plantains. It's like mashed potatoes. It's mashed up plantains, like seasoned in garlic, and they can put like pork in it. They can put chicken in it. They can put seafood in it. I didn't have one with pork. Mine was just straight plantain and garlic, and I had a salmon fillet on top. It was really good. It was worth it. The fish is good. Like I said, the Asian food is good. Puerto Rico is definitely the place for food. If you are a foodie, you will love it here. But no, I'm gonna go home, get some work done. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving. I have a lot of cooking to do. I gotta go love on my babies. Yeah, so I gotta get back to the great state of Texas. All in all, Puerto Rico was a great time. I have no complaints. It's a great place, beautiful, good food, nice weather, lots to do. I would honestly say Puerto Rico is not a place that you can come to without a plan. Like, this is not one of those places that you can just pull up and just like thug, like, all right, what we finna do? No, like, you should definitely 100% plan your trip to Puerto Rico, plan where you're gonna stay, plan your excursions, plan your restaurants, all of that, so you can just boom, 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 boom when you get here. I would not suggest just coming out here with nothing to do, no plan, no nothing. You can have a great experience here though. Like I said, I can see myself coming here with like a group or maybe like a little dip or something, you know. I really, I didn't stay there, but I did see a lot about this place called the Caribe. It's a resort by Hilton, and it has like its own private beach on the back. That place looks amazing. If I come back here, I'm gonna stay at the Caribe. This is free promotion. Hilton, you're welcome. If you're interested in the Airbnb that I'm staying in, it was like 70s themed in a local area. It's called the Mood House, and it's by like a company called Dreamers Network. They have a hotel, and they have like a line of Airbnbs. They have great customer service. They over deliver. It's a great stay. Very clean, very comfortable. Yeah, I like it. So if you have any questions or something that you want to ask me about Puerto Rico, feel free to send me a message, comment, let me know. I'm out.